This happened a long time ago, but in this very galaxy. Our cast of characters includes me and another player we'll call Tom, who was guest DMing in this case. The game is D&D 3E, set in the Warhammer world. Regular DM has something come up and is unable to get something together for us for the next session. We just ended a major quest line, so Tom volunteers to run a side session, with regular DM playing a one-shot guest character. In this game, I've been playing a pistolier, a light scout cavalry in Warhammer. It's already been well established that he hails from a minor noble family, one comprised mainly of very shrewd merchants who preferred to support the Empire logistically, and that his choice to join the pistoliers marked him as a black sheep in the family. Tom declares that my character has become homesick and decides to return to his hometown. I tell Tom I, the player, am fine with heading there, but homesickness is one emotion my character would never feel towards his home, given the whole black sheep backstory. Too bad, DM says I'm homesick, so I must be homesick, and we're going to my hometown. I'm trying not to be that guy, so I shrug and go along with it. We approach the town at dusk. I tell Tom that my character dons on his cloak, carefully covering all identifying livery, and pulls the hood down over his face. Not a full-fledged disguise, but enough that a casual glance wouldn't immediately reveal who he is. He's not trying to announce to the whole town that he's back. Naturally, he is immediately recognized by literally everyone with no effort. Cue the railroading to the family's manor, with descriptions that are far more luxurious than anything said family could afford. Tom ignores all established history about my character's family and their relationship with him. Tom also stays busy telling the party what their characters are doing and saying, even when such things are grossly out of character. I, and the other players, try to gently remind Tom that, as the players of the characters, we have the final say in what they do or say, unless affected by something that removes that ability. Tom continues to ignore us, and eventually Tom describes my character saying something that's so egregiously out of character for him that I have to step in and tell him my character says no such thing. Other players also begin to lose their patience with Tom's constant oversteps and likewise cut him off when he goes too far out of character. Plot happens, and we make a plan to infiltrate some crime lord's lair because reasons. The party is, as you might expect at this point, immediately detected and captured at the beginning of the infiltration attempt. Tom makes no rolls, and we are offered no explanation or a chance to defend ourselves. We are simply discovered, surrender, and are bound and taken to the big bad evil guy in the course of a few sentences and with no input from any player at the table. The next stop on this train ride is the big bad evil guy, the evil crime lord who has been corrupting the town for a decade, somehow. Big bad evil guy monologues. My character offers himself up to be ransomed in exchange for the rest of the party being set free, given that the rest of the party is comparatively random nobodies, at least in regards to here, and he is literally the eldest son of one of the town's noble families. Guess what? Big Bad Evil Guy is somehow the only person in the entire town who doesn't immediately know exactly who I am. What are the odds? Another player notes, I should have had my character wear his cloak. Then the Big Bad Evil Guy would have immediately recognized him. Tom gets angry, tries telling players what their characters do again, and gets shut down. Since I was the last one to do so, I get told some random thug grabs my character, slams him against the wall, and knocks him out, and throws him in a cell that's suddenly always been there. Random thug versus 8th level fighter is an instant KO for the fighter. No rolls, no saves. He'll wake up when Tom says he'll wake up. Since I'm effectively in timeout for having the audacity to want to play my character, I peace out to cruise on late 90s internet. 2 real-world hours later, Tom dispatches someone to let me know my character has woken up. Adventure gets resolved, and everyone goes home, irritated. The very next time Tom is set up to guest DM, another player expresses excitement at the table, saying, "I can't wait to see how Tom plays my character this time." Tom does not guest DM very much longer. I'd love to say I came back and wrecked his big set piece finish with a well-placed nat 20 on the big bad evil guy, but that was a different GM, a different system, and a different story. To quote a wise person, "What were they thinking?" I understand trying to pull things for a side story, but pulling the strings of the players as well, it practically became a book. If there is no rolling, then is anyone even playing anymore? And punishing players for controlling their characters? There's just so much wrong here. What do you all think?